So today is October 27th and I returned from the National FFA convention yesterday evening. Around 9 o'clock is when I got home, and currently I'm out checking the sheep on the solar. Some people have asked why I didn't really make any videos or record anything while I was at National Convention, and I just feel weird recording in front of people. And usually when I record my educational videos, nobody's around and it's not during my teaching time or any time that I'm responsible for children. Obviously on this trip, I was responsible for them the whole time. Now I did take videos, I just didn't format them, and none of it was like speaking or talking. I just got clips of random parts of the convention. Life has been pretty crazy. It still is crazy. My dad kind of had some health issues a week or two ago. I obviously am still going through my leg problem, but there is an end in sight. Although this is a very scenic opportunity, it is very frigid. I am ice cold right now. So I am going to bring gloves tomorrow when I come to check on them after school. It does look like the Rams are doing their jobs and making me babies, so that's good. While I was gone to National Convention, my husband held down the fort. He definitely has a lot of responsibilities when I have to travel with work. Unfortunately, this morning, the first thing I noticed when I went out to check on my group of ram lambs was that one of them was incredibly ill. And he was laying down initially and I didn't notice right away, but I went into the pen and was just walking around taking some pictures because I had some people inquire about available breeding rams, because of course some people wait until the last minute, which is why I keep so many intact. Unfortunately, this year I didn't have a ton of great rams, and the rams that I did have are already spoken for. So initially I treated him for cocci. I dewormed him. He literally looked like he had not eaten in 5 days. I don't even know how he's still alive, because it didn't look like he even drank water. This animal is so dehydrated. And my husband didn't say anything to me last night, or else I would have gone out right then and checked him. But he goes, yeah, I noticed this one was kind of sluggish. He had a million things that he was responsible for, so I'm not blaming him at all. And he doesn't do the medication part of it. So when it comes to shots or administering anything, antibiotics, dewormers, I do that, and I've never really taught him how to do it because he's never expressed an interest in it. So I treated him for cocci, I dewormed him, and I gave him some power punch, which hopefully I was hoping would give him some energy. And when I started treating him, he instantly went down and would not stand up. I tried to pick him up to get him to stand up. He just would not stand up. He's kind of lost the will to live, it looks like. So then by this afternoon, I had a little bit more time to assess him closer. I took a temperature. He did have a high fever. So a lot of the symptoms, in hindsight, I've never had pneumonia in my sheep, but it's pointing to pneumonia. So I treated him with LA200, and I think it was Banamine. I have it written down in my phone, and I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on him. It really is unfortunate because he was pretty much the best ram that I had available, and he was 100% registered, and he just has a lot of nice coloring to him. So I'm really hoping he pulls through. Thank goodness I had those antibiotics and medications on hand, or I don't know what I would have done. And my husband did miss me a lot. I think I posted this back at the end of winter and early spring. I ended up tossing both of my winter pairs of muck boots because they literally just started to get holes. Unfortunately, I had muck boots and I had dry shods, and both of them had gotten holes. My muck boots lasted longer than my dry shods, but I have a tough time of throwing things out and getting rid of things. So I finally just bit the bullet, and any boot that had a hole in it, it went. So now I only had a pair of summer lacrosse boots that my husband had gotten me back in early summer, and he had gotten me a new pair of boots by the time I got home. I am sure that these were not cheap. They are the lacrosse insulated. They are wonderful. Thank you to my husband for always fulfilling my boot needs.